Super Bowl weekend. This is the first look. Chris Breece, Jim Dunaway, Lance Taylor, guys, gambling all about Super Bowl weird bets, prop bets, right? Everyone gambles on the game.
That's right.
But you've got random things out there, right? That people say, I want to put X amount of dollars on the most random, ridiculous thing you could think of in the Super Bowl. So here's your first look this week.
Okay, first looks on gambling.
And I've got an interesting story from last year's Super Bowl. You know, I'm a big Rams guy, and I'm very superstitious. And by the way, I suck at Super Bowl picks as far as the side, who's going to win the game and cover. Legitimately, Breece, I am 4-20 over the last 24 Super Bowls.
So you might be better at this statistically.
Oh, I'm much better at the props. Yeah, I'll win some props.
So here is your first look. If you had to pick three of those, let's say your kid's future was on the line here, and you had to pick three of these to be right on, which three would you pick? First quarterback to be shown during the national anthem. Jalen Hurts is the underdog. Mahomes is the favorite. First beer ad.
Yeah.
Bud and Heineken both tied at -115. Player to leave with concussion-like symptoms. No is the favorite. Yes is the underdog. How many times in different contexts is Tom Brady mentioned on the broadcast? It's Fox. He's going to Fox. He just retired. He played the Eagles in the Super Bowl. 2.5 over under. Chris Stapleton forgets or omits any kind of word. Says it weirdly.
Well, I mean, he's country, but okay.
So that's a heavy favorite, no. So do you trust him? And then the coin flip, I put it in there for a reason, because statistically, it's the only one where you really shouldn't do any research. Where
right,
you don't
50-50.
You don't think that you have some inside knowledge that would benefit you. So pick three of those that you say are your best bets with everything on the line.
I mean, I've got this already.
Me too.
I feel really good about it. First, I'm going to start out with the Brady mentions. I'm going to take the over 2.5, and a couple of reasons. You mentioned the fact that he's going to be starting his broadcasting career. He just retired. By the way, last guy to beat Pat Mahomes in a Super Bowl, the last time Mahomes was in a Super Bowl was against Brady. I think Brady is a lock at over 2.5, and this is a legitimate prop, right?
Yeah.
This would be one
Those
I'll
are
be giving
all
out.
real props.
Yeah. So that would be my first one.
I agree with you for all those reasons, because one of the Chiefs' losses is to Tom Brady last time they were in a Super Bowl. So that will have to come up. The fact that Brady has won so many Super Bowls, a record, that has to come up. That's easy. I think that goes over 2.5. Chris Stapleton's not going to mess up a word. He's not going to omit a word. No.
And I agree. That's why it's -900.
Right.
That he won't.
So you're putting the trust in him. You trust this guy.
Now here's the thing: I wouldn't want to lay $900 to win 100, but there's a reason he's -900. Yeah, and let's not forget that. And I don't know how often they kind of peak, but there are video boards everywhere in these stadiums now. And they roll the national anthem right there. So if I was an artist and I got a little caught up, I'd make sure I peeked up and glanced.
Yeah.
So you're both 2 for 2. I mean, you guys are mind mouthing.
Now I think what's interesting is going to be the third, because it's 1 of 2 for me.
Let me guess.
I know which one I'm going with.
You go first, and I'll guess yours.
Okay.
Yeah. My other one is I'm going to go.
You going Bud?
I'm going to go Budweiser. I think Budweiser owns the Super Bowl, and I'm going to go Budweiser.
Okay. That seems too easy. I'll let you guess mine. It's not that, because Budweiser does own the Super Bowl, but why the odds would be even between Heineken and Budweiser shows me that Heineken is paying a lot of money this year. You know, they started that campaign with their Heineken non-alcoholic with Paul Rudd and the Ant-Man thing.
Oh no!
But I've got a feeling that Heineken is really going to come strong here. So
this is the analytical stuff you're talking
now
about.
this is the kind of reasons why I lost all my milk money in 3rd grade on the Super Bowl, was because I don't do my research. Now I feel stupid.
Well,
now,
you have to look at this. I mean, it seems too easy with Heineken or with Budweiser. It's never too easy. So I would go Heineken there, but I'm staying away from that one.
So you're staying away. You're going to go no concussion.
That came down to one of my final 2, but I was going to go concussion. Just because I think with this kind of stage, and it seems like every 3rd game in the NFL, we get somebody that actually gets pulled out for concussion protocol. And I think if there's any hit that is close, they've got to pull the person.
Because no is the favorite.
No is the favorite, yeah. But I think I would take yes on that, but that's not the one I was going to go with.
What is it?
I'm going coin flip, because I've already seen 75% of the money is on tails. I'm typically a tails guy, but I would play heads here. It's 50-50.
Yeah,
Immediately you get a winner.
I understand you're a contrarian and stuff, but it's a coin flip. There's no way, even if all the money's on tails, doesn't mean it doesn't influence it at all.
That means you don't feel better than 50-50 on 3 of those things.
Yes. Look, I will tell you this. We have never done a stake on our segment here. I will take heads for a stake right now.
To continue the theme of gambling here, I will take. I get tails.
You get tails.
It's
Yeah, there's only 2
50-50.
sides of that coin.
I'll go tails for a stake. Flash
Okay.
the lights.
Can I get in on this?
What do you like? Heads or
We
tails?
haven't talked about. Well, I want to let you guys do that. I want to do our own thing. I'm going to go with Jalen Hurts is the first quarterback shown. Historically, they say that he's the challenger.
Yep.
Right.
The challenger is the one they tend to show first.
Ooh.
And
I'm
the
very secure in my
champion, so to speak.
masculinity. He's the better looking guy, too.
Okay. And I'm sure subconsciously people are thinking about that.
Yeah.
I will go Jalen Hurts for a stake with either of you who thinks I'm wrong.
I kind of agree with you. I think it'll be Hurts.
I don't want to go TV geek on you, but I think the far sidelines, away from the press box side, is the guy they show first, and then
that's gonna be Mahomes.
the reverse camera,
Which is going to be Mahomes because they're the away team, right?
Yeah, but I don't know in the
I think
lineup.
so.
Is that the far sideline?
Yeah, so
I believe so, yeah.
Bengals were the away team last year.
They said
maybe I'm
they
wrong. I
said
don't
Kansas
know.
City's wearing white.
Yeah, okay.
If that means what it means.
Yeah.
So I would go Mahomes first. I go TV geek, cross camera shot to Mahomes, and then to this sideline, far sideline, home sideline.
Can we just talk about the ridiculousness of people who actually want to bet on concussions? Like, is somebody sitting there saying, "Come on, concussion. Come on, concussion. Let's go." Really?
Well, you do if you put your money on it, I guess.
That's what. Once you bet, you find yourself pulling for some really weird stuff.
That's why it's the Super Bowl, and that's why the ridiculous prop bets. The first look. Thanks so much.